Okay, in today's video we're actually going to take a look at the NASDAQ futures, and you can see that I already have lines on the chart, but what I want to do is erase them and start from scratch and show you how I found these. So let's just get rid of it and let's take a look at the price relationships. So here, one of the things I'm typically going to do is run the retracements of the prior swings. And that's the major retracement on this 30-minute chart from low to high. There was also a 100% projection of this prior high to low swing, and that just happened to overlap that 618 retracement. That by itself some people will use as a trade setup. Notice that if you measure the highs to the lows, you'll see that this prior high to low was 82 3/4 points, and then this high to low is 80 3/4 points. So they were very similar in price there, but we're not done yet. We also had a low to a high extended, and there was a 1618 extension that overlapped those retracements. Then there was also a 1618 extension of this low to high, and we're still not done yet. There's actually another swing here, this high to this low, projected from this high 100%. So this is where we ended up having this nice cluster of price relationships at 58 even to 5803 area. We hit, we held, we triggered an entry. Sad to say, I actually found this late when somebody asked me to look for it. So it had already started to rally off of this area when we first did get it. So I was actually late to the party on it. But it's just such a beautiful example of how all the price relationships between the retracements, extensions, and projections come together to identify a key area. It's beautiful. You can do it yourself. Just try and run the same price relationships and you'll come up with the same exact thing. Now what you also want to know is that typically a target's going to be the 1272 extension of the swing into the zone, which means if this is a more important low, or potential upside targets to this 5905 area. But we also have to be aware of what's in the way on the way up, and I'm going to run the projection of this prior rally swing and project it from this last low. And let's see, was there any other projections? Basically, if this low is any good, this is the next area or hurdle that we're going to need to clear if it is indeed going to continue to rally towards that 5905 area rather than just run into a brick wall and roll over and die. So I'm not going to tell you that I know what decision that the market's going to make against this zone. I'm just going to tell you that I have a zone for you to make a decision against, or for the market to make a decision against. And as usual, I always tell my traders, setup plus trigger equals trade entry, and then you manage it. So if you had this set up and you saw a trigger, you would have taken the trade, and your initial stop would have been either underneath this low or underneath this zone. Okay, and we'll see tomorrow whether or not this is more important. At least I hope we will.